Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Tower of God. So in the last episode, we got, they went into a room, and there was a clock, and the clock was wrong, and they had to open it before the thing was up. It turns out the correct answer was to say, fuck it, and just act without thinking, because that's something you want to encourage. Like, so in the comments, a lot of you were like, oh no, but yeah, there are times where overthinking things is bad. You gotta do. I would like to point you to every single armed conflict in human history. Acting without thinking, nine times out of 10, especially in a situation where like people could fucking die, like in the situation here, it leads to people dying. Acting without thinking is honestly one of the worst things you can do. Overthinking things, yes, that's bad, but like you shouldn't be encouraging fucking lizard man kicking open doors, especially when you're like, oh yeah, no, one of these doors will fucking just kill you. I don't know. That's just where I'm at on that one. But the other team with the lizard girl, that sounded a lot more interesting. Like he'd actually thought his way through it. And apparently, in the actual original thing, webtoon, whatever the fuck it was, they actually showed him puzzling his way through it. So they show you this thing of them doing the big dumb thing where fucking Kun just can't. Oh, okay, well, you can't trust the thing, but then there's this, and yeah, and then like they smash cut over to fucking like Team Lizard, and you've got the guy doing this Sherlock Holmes shit, and he's like, "Fuck you, I got this," and it's like, man, that would be way more interesting to see. Like, come on now. But I guess what's done is done, I guess, and it led into another battle royale where it's like King of the Hill this time. So hopefully this one will actually get to see the fucking battle royale, huh? So let's get in here and see what happens in 3, 2, 1, and go. Like definitely this show is like a big like hit or miss for me right now, man. Like it's like there's shit I really like. But there's also shit I've seen in other shows that turned out to be trash. And, like, there's people in the comments that, like, are big marks of this show. And, hey, if you really love this show, okay, I'm not trying to take away your enjoyment. But you can't, just because you say, like, oh, everything you predicted based on red flags, you're wrong. It doesn't happen that way. My point wasn't that it was a prediction. My point was, this is how a lot of bad shows that have this do it. If they're wrong, I am more than happy for them to take what is red flags in other shows and turn them into good shit. Because you can take stuff that is usually a bad sign and turn it good. Like overpowered protagonist. Usually, gigantic red flag. But there are shows that do it correctly, like Overlord, for example. Fucking, you know what I mean? And technically, in theory, Konosuba as well. Because, if you think about it, Kazuma can't die, and he has the world's most powerful wizard, world's strongest tank, and a literal goddess on his team. On paper, they're the strongest party fucking possible. And they're in the beginner town, because they don't leave it because it's easy. But about everybody in the party is retarded. So you've got, like, that little twist on the side that lowers their effective power level. You know what I mean? Like, you've got some stuff there, Rachel's just like, motherfucker, I thought you told me this hood disguised my hair. What the fuck? God damn it, the goddamn simps here. He keeps donating my OnlyFans. Haven't released anything. He needs to stop! It's not her. God, he is a simp. She's not reading my name in the Twitch chat! It's not her! Really, they're gonna go ahead and just fight here, huh? It's a rule I just made up, because fuck you. Wow, that's the biggest surprise so far. I mean, you should have read the terms and conditions, idiot. Anok just wanted to take a nap, Chief. She's a sleepy lizard girl. Like, Anok's... Yeah. Anok's been carrying this fucking team so far. She deserves a little nap. Like, sir, he looks like from that 90s shonen anime where the fucking, like, you've got this delinquent guy in a tracksuit. You guys know, that is Yu Yu Hakusho, isn't it? I don't know, I never watched Yu Yu Hakusho, I only saw memes about it. Wait for round 3. How many fucking chocolate bars does he have? How many fucking chocolate bars does he have in that bag? Alright, so that's one group. Two group. Only two groups, okay. What's with the fucking quadclops fucking black guy? What the hell? Oh, look, she's so sleepy. You just want to take a nap. Damn, she's such a cold bitch. Goddamn. He's asleep. Fucking... what is his deal? Why he sleeps so much? Like, how did he make it through the battle royale? Like, is he even aware that he joined a team, or does he think he just got auto-balanced onto the fucking team? Like... Man doesn't even need two swords. She's so sleepy. Best girl right there. Jesus! Slicing... His katana's made of the memes that people make about other katanas. That katana actually can cut through steel like butter. All of the strength of every other katana in the universe went into those ones. Which is why they're shit. Fucking Christ! I mean, you can. You shouldn't, but you can. I love him. I love him so much. This is the best team. Can we switch protagonists? Can we switch protagonists, please? Like, these ones are way more interesting. I can't believe Shibisu is fucking dead. Friendship! Hooray! He does care. Man, straight up going in for the kiss, huh? Yeah, wait for round 3, asshole. You gotta wait. If you go in as first siege, you'll be gassed by the fucking end. Come on. Oh, that's a dude? See, I don't think that tracks. Like, I really don't think that tracks. It seems like the further you go on, the more tired your team will get on the throne, and the more guys you have to fight. Okay, what the fuck is his power? Wake the fuck up and knock. God damn it. He has to sleep to. He's gonna just destroy the throne. Oh, she left the throne. I mean, does she just have to, like, not touch the floor before touching the throne? Oh, the sword wants to go. The sword's like, nah, let me in, chief. Put me in. Like, does this man go to sleep to fucking build up his build up his Shinsu power? Like, he's like a sloth. Okay, what's the range? Oh, what the fuck is that? Alright, so that's got a lot of range. And a lot of girth. Did that man just jump? Did that man just jump with his sleeping bag? Gee, man must be the master of sack races. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess Anak was the best one to have on the throne. Just seems like everyone's about to fucking die. Like, giving into emotion. Man, you ever been woken up from a nap? It's infuriating. But I mean, Bam has one, right? It's got the same icon on it. And priestesses get them. Or princesses get them. So clearly they can't be illegal then. It's something that a princess can get. They're like, nah, we outie. They're like, nah, we outie, chief. Nah, we're going to go up the long way. Fuck this. He's not gonna be. Oh no, he didn't bother. He didn't even bother he didn't even bother fucking try to stop him. Just like, all right, fuck this then. Like, Jesus, my dude. Well, I guess they get to fight in this round then. She left the throne. Congrats, idiot! You just lost the bonus game. You could have just won the Tower of God, the whole thing right there. Oh my god. Shibisu's such a dumb idiot. I love him. Wait. Oh yeah, her last name is Jihad. Is she? Is she like related to him? Is she like his daughter or something? Like. Oh, it's named after the month, not the verb. Yeah, so if ignition weapons aren't allowed. If ignition weapons aren't allowed, then why do they fucking let princesses in? That's racist, Lizard Man. You've been very naughty. She's really gonna bet the green ale. Alright then, I guess Bam gets another sword, I guess. Does she need the green ape or can she fight without it? Like, what's going on? Like, what's her power level without it? Damn, she really don't play, huh? Yeah, can we go ahead and switch protagonists? I'm way more interested in Anak and her team. Just switch over real quick, you know? Fucking not even like you think our team would lose? Like you think I would lose? God damn it, Rack, you giant fucking shit heel. But yeah, like I don't think it tracks like the whole like oh it's easier the sooner you get in, but because no like your team will be more exhausted. Like if you go in third, you only have to fight 3 rounds versus if you go in first, you need to fight all 5. That's just oh thank you. I'll eat these later in a minute. Like yeah, it just seems kind of ridiculous. How you didn't really cause it? It's more just that a fucking Anox being a shitter. At the very least, this round got easier because instead of fighting a gassed team, now they're fighting no team. Like as far as like the throne is concerned. That's sexist right there. True gender equality, equal rights and equal lefts for everyone. I mean, you did do that, and you wound up banished and sent to the fucking Shadow Realm. So I mean, I don't know, Chief. Double turtle. Why is that just fucking Roronoa Zoro? What the fuck? Why is One Piece in here now? Thank you for Thank you for telling us your plans, Chief, and your general game plan. I've got a knife. I don't think the squirrel can even fucking like wear the crown. What the fuck's the squirrel gonna do? Alright, so our boy got some teleports going on. It goes in the magic suitcase. Fuck y'all. Fucking Coon's over here just like, is this like what's up with his suitcase? Is it like a bag of hold? It's a bag of holding. It's dead ass a bag of holding. So is the crown required, or is it just the throne? So they deadass just forgot that his fucking teammates exist, huh? It's just fucking Black Zolo. What the fuck? What? He had a counterfeit. He had a fake crown the whole time. Oh god. Like it's a bag of it's just a bag of holding that can create fakes or like duplicates. Rahel's just out here, just like, should I let them kill my simp? Yes or no? Yeah, yeah, kill the simp. She's tired of reading his Twitch donations. Oh boy. God, that's great. That's fucking great. Okay, so what did Sai actually bring me here? Actually, oh, it's like a little. Oh, that's cute. Like it's a little like a bread thing with like I think those are blueberries in them. It's got like a little glazed icing in it. Oh, yo, that's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck. I'm gonna enjoy those. Okay, so this episode aside, So this episode, I guess I'm glad that a Nox team found a way to get disqualified without dying, because I enjoy them way more than I do our actual team. Like, so, okay, so I don't know how this works in the webtoon. I don't, and I don't care to. But I feel like we've got a case of just like there's a side team that would make better protagonists than the main team. You know, like this doesn't happen very often in media because oftentimes like the correct people are chosen to follow. But like, and you think of team dynamics. When you think of team dynamics, it's honestly like no contest. Like a Nox team, you have a Nox, this super powerful and super angry princess with the fucking sword, with this fucking sword. Yeah, who's got something to prove. I don't know what she has to prove because we don't know her backstory all that much. We have this swordsman who like judging. Like I don't know. We don't know. I don't know what his deal is, but judging on the way he acts and what he looks like, the archetype he fills, it's going to be a general idea of like, I want to be the most powerful swordsman. And then you got Shibisu, this weakling asshole who like boasts about these killing arcs, but his arts is really just like a hyper intelligent fucking goofball. And while we don't know much about their backstory, I can only make assumptions based on the way they talk and the way they act and the way they look. Already their team dynamic is way more interesting than the actual team we're following. Like, we have a much more in-depth backstory for a lot of our main cast, except for Rack, of course. He just wants to hunt, I guess, and I guess that's about as deep as he's gonna go. But we have Angry Gator Man, Weirdo with a Briefcase, fucking blank slate self-insert. And that self-insert thing, that's not a negative. That is literally how you make a lot of, that's how you make a lot of fantasy characters. Luke Skywalker in A New Hope is essentially a blank slate with like some minor things on the side. You know, like it's not a negative; it's a storytelling technique, and that's why in Empire Strikes Back he becomes a lot more self-actualized as a character because he's no longer needed to be that blank slate because the audience knows what they need to know. So, hey, if Bam changes up as time goes on, okay, fine, but like. That's what we have. We have people with barely any real chemistry and no real fun interactions. Gator Man likes Briefcase Boy's chocolate. Briefcase Boy is scared of fucking scared of betraying women or whatever the fuck. He's scared he's gonna get burned by trusting people again, which ties him up with Bam because Bam hasn't learned that lesson yet of being betrayed. So he wants to fucking follow it and see where that goes. But also, like, you know, fucking Gator Man wants to kill both of them. Like, that's not really all that interesting. It's very surface level, very boring. But like, and the way they talk to each other doesn't seem like they're a team. They seem like they're more just people that are forced to be together and would really rather not. And the only reason they're together is because of artificial bullshit. Compare that to a Nox team where they became teammates for the same reason that the main guys did. But over time, they've actually managed to develop a rapport. They've managed to develop not quite a friendship, but at least a camaraderie. Fucking, like, Hots fucking saved Shibisu's life right there. Like, he didn't have to. There was no need to. But he did anyway. You know, like, and you could argue, like, oh, it's because, well, Shibisu was gone, their team would be weaker. It's like, but would they, though? Shibisu is just a normal guy who knows a little bit of fucking karate. And Hots knows this. The power loss from Shibisu dying is gonna be minimal. You know? And then, you know, you've got like they have a rapport and they have at least a mutual respect for each other. At least, like, enough respect to not just go like, fuck you. You know? Or at least not like fuck you without reason. Like, it's I don't know, I feel like this episode really displays that to a much greater degree. But hey, since this episode was mostly a Nozz team, then I mean, I guess, hey, there you go. I do like this episode. I do like this episode a lot because we actually got like our battle royale kind of thing being actually shown to us instead of just glanced over, like, in the space of, like, fucking 10 seconds. So getting to see some actual fighting and getting to see, like, a wider breadth of the combat styles on display, that's good. I like that a lot. Like, see, I mean, fucking the team not fucking just, like, bouncing off each other and, like, bouncing off the other competitors. That was really interesting to see, and we got to see a little bit more of, like, the other teams' interactions as well. And guess what? All of them are a lot more have a lot better of a rapport than fucking Team Bam. Oh boy. And also, you know, we got to learn. Nozz is fucking she's a princess just like Yuri, but she's a froggy. Oh jeez. I don't know, like it's cool. We got like a little bit of lore on the Black March and the, you know, and the Green April. We got like Rachel being a cold ass bitch, and it leads right into fucking Bam's turn to the throne. Like, I get the feeling that they're probably going to lose, because otherwise it's like, well, you set up this tower and the protagonist just skip right to the end. Come the fuck on now. Like so Rachel's team is probably going to fucking beat their ass, or there's going to be like a no contest. She's going to be rolled into theirs. But I don't know, you could do some stuff, and it's actually, like, I still have issues with this show. Don't get me wrong. Every negative I brought up in the previous 3 episodes still holds up, and it's still me waiting for the fucking Sword of Damocles to just drop on Bam's neck and be like, oh, yep, nope, Sword Art Online, right the fuck there. But so far, they've done it really well, right? Or, like, as well as you can with those hindrances at the very start, you know? Like, in a foot race where they got shot in the knee by the guy with a starting pistol, like, at the very start, they're holding a very solid 4th place, you know? Like, middle of the pack. By the end of this, honestly, could easily pull up to 3rd or 2nd place. I doubt it'll hit 1st place, and have me being like, oh man, yeah, no, this is the best anime ever, fucking good going, Korea. Like, but at the very least, it's enjoyable, and it's got me interested enough to keep going. So, congrats, Tower of God, you passed my 4-episode test. You're worth looking at. Like, it's definitely not as bad as I thought it could have been. Definitely not as bad as I thought it could have been, but I don't think it's hit that point for me where I'm just like, yep, no, this is why people are outright defending it and getting pissed at me for calling out some of its storytelling foibles. So there you go. Is good. Is decent. But yeah, I think that's really all I gotta say. This is a good show so far. Definitely got problems though. But let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, you agree with me, you disagree with me, or you want to bring up something that just slipped my mind, or like a callback to a previous thing that would have been like, oh shit, that's a smart storytelling, and I just... That happens sometimes. That's just the downside of doing this shit unscripted. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, so... As always, remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, hit that share button down below, and if you want, you can support me on Patreon, which is linked in the description, and on the end card, along with a list of all the people to keep the show up and running. Oh boy. And also, like, there's some other stuff you get with Patreon, so this is on the website, so yee. And yeah, so as always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal JJ. And I will see you a round.